It's going to be absolutely crazy to witness everyone finding out, like, yeah, Aqua is I's son. Konnichiwa, boku wa Rocky desu. Welcome to today's video, yo. We have got Oshi no Ko Season 2, Episode 4, and this one is called Emotional Acting. As we saw at the very end of Episode 3, of course, Abiko Sensei has been able to figure out quite a lot, at least in terms of her own personal journey towards this adaptation. And I'm really hoping to see, I guess, just, you know, her come out of her shell a little bit more, being like ready and willing to like accept concessions on, you know, how this stuff winds up getting adapted, what it winds up looking like and stuff like that. And just in general, to see the story move on a little bit more as well too. I think it's going to be really cool to see what her reaction to the play is like, because for those of you guys, of course, keeping score, part of Aqua's plan was initially to try and see whether or not he could get her, you know, her mentor, her senpai, Yuriko Sensei, to go ahead and talk to her. But he had a backup plan in mind, which I think is really sick. He had saved one of those tickets. He was sure that if he could be convinced, then so too could she. Yeah, I think it's really cool, at least, that he's going to like make her see for herself what it is that she could be missing out on, and what it is that, I guess you could say, like the theater aspect really has to offer in terms of like boosting her story and showing how it can be done, I guess, justice rather, should I say. So without any further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump straight in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, she's about to get the experience of her life. This is like video game music as well too. It's so dope. Everything reminds me of Persona these days, but that especially. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. What was her face like? What was her expression? Matcha and bento. Go ahead, man. You gotta put your best foot forward here, you know? Don't just say what you think that she wants to hear. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I think this is one of the things that I love about the way Aqua has like set this up as well too, because when you think about it, Aqua is kind of like the backbone of this entire operation, pushing this forward, just very well, like, albeit in the background, right? But the thing is as well too, is that because Abiko Sensei is more the type of person that doesn't feel very confident with communication, and that, you know, like, she has lots of things that she wants to say, but she doesn't really kind of like know how to step around people. And especially, again, like I've said before, in Japanese society, doing that is very important. Like being honest, or telling someone your feelings, like, I don't like it, or no, this is not the way it is, or something like that. Like being openly dismissive for a lot of people is like quite difficult, and quite often people have to use like very roundabout kind of ways of expressing themselves in order to be like, oh, like, it's not that this isn't good, or that this isn't that, or blah, 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 but maybe we could look more towards this type of approach. Maybe this might be a little bit better, but also at the same time, it's really up to you, and I'm willing to go with whatever you have to say. So it's like, a lot of it can be like a lot more roundabout and not really to the point, but like being honest with her is definitely the best policy, as I think it is with anyone, even though it can be a little bit confrontational, because really, like, when you put the cards on the table, man, you can't ignore it, you know? And that's really what she needs as well too, and I kind of love that Daida is like stepping up. That's awesome. But you have to, right? And that'll be a direct reflection on you and your manga. We gotta stay humble out here, man. Nah, we're being realistic. Realistic, though. We are going in! To what the what of a geezer or two? Nah, that's crazy. Gigi no What are we talking about, man? Shout out to Abiko Sensei, man. She's not being a stubborn little shit.
その代わり、その後の剣とのバトルの中で、剣がブレイドの性格を理解できるようなセリフを足します。それだとだいぶ原作の展開から離れませんか?
She's trying to meet you, man. As long as we don't change their personalities, right? Yeah. It's about who they are as people to her that matter. Because they're an extension of her. Okay. I love the fact that she's doing her best to understand and trust, man. You love to see that. Yeah. Because we're all talented, but in different ways. Right? Bless, man. Love this. Are we gonna have anything left? Are we gonna have anything left? We've cut so much. Yeah, man. It is what it is, but also at the same time, let's just see what their brainchild looks like. Let's see how you do it, kana. Dude, Medito's like, fuck. Fuck. What is happening here, man? Yeah, shit, we are sizzling now, man. Let's go. Of course you'd say that, Mr. Award-winning actor. Aqua's just here, bro. He's just standing person emoji, man. He's just here. But I assume excited. It relies on him to probably bring a lot more of himself out than expected. Oh shit, these two. Nah, she's crazy. She's I'm sorry, bro. She's crazy. Akane is crazy. You know what? Like, all of this is just, it might seem like pure Akane glaze, but you have no idea how happy I am to see that redemption from her as well too, considering what season 1 did and like seeing her backstory and stuff. Like, Aka really wrote her character and her character journey, I think, super well. Of course, Kana, we're yet to see Kana actually pop off, so I'm reserving room in my heart, trust me. But like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, man. Goodness. Fuck. Fuck. Akane's just got to pull out the stars in her eyes real quick. This man carries so hard when he locks in though, Aqua. He's not able to expose himself like that just yet. Ooh, she doesn't like that. Akane is like, what the fuck are you saying to him right now? But also Kana is spitting facts though, you know? Because Aqua is the type of guy where, like, he's also trying to keep a secret. You know, remember that. And that really has, like, seeped into every part of his personality. Also, on top of the fact that even his previous life as Goro, right? Like, there was only so much that he could, like, openly express and do. Like, he's just that type of person. And because he keeps and retains his memories and pretty much his personality and what he's been through, as a person, like, it's difficult for him to wear his heart on his sleeve, which is why this is probably going to be far more challenging than, you know, like anything that he's done before. But also to do that, to bring out that emotion, requires him to face part of the grief that he has tried to turn into rage in order to, like, actually go through with this revenge plot. You know what I mean? Because also this revenge plot has relied on him so far in being cool, calm, calculated and collected and like meticulous in terms of how he's trying to like play this game. He doesn't want anyone to suspect him. He's trying to keep the secret that, like, you know, him and Dubi are like Ai's kids and stuff like that, and that they are direct descendants of her and stuff like that, like direct relatives. And he's trying to keep that not just from everyone, but I think also in a way partly to himself, like from himself as well too. He doesn't want to look back on that pain because it causes him actual, like, tangible pain. because at the end of the day as well too, he loves Ai, you know, in a lot of different ways. So for him to revisit that, for him to try and like kind of unlock and open Pandora's box is a really tough fucking ask. But at the same time, Kana is spitting facts, man. Perhaps he just has to like kind of, you know, envision maybe like, you know, method acting and stuff like that. Like he doesn't have to like look at Akane like she's Ai, but I would assume that that's probably what he's going to wind up probably trying to do, you know, or what that has to, like what he has to do in order to be able to unlock that from him. Or if he's going to like see something in Akane when she really puts on her best performance as well too, because I feel like she's going to be the one to bring that out of Aqua. That's another thing, you know? And the waifu wars resume. Osananajimi is a crazy claim. Nah, girl, you did the right thing. And this is why I love you too. Yep. We saw that shit, man. Shadow over the eyes, his whole demeanor changed, bro. Yeah. Dude, imagine having to like feel that pain, to act out that pain, then to remember something that made you happy, to turn that switch into relief immediately. Keep thinking, sir. It's awesome to show, or to see though at least, that many people have made him happy. Oh, man. Ruby, yes sir. Oh. Fuck off, inner demon. That's crazy. Why would you come out right now? Or is this other man's, the other actor man's? Oh, nah, they animated, they had no right going that hard on that, dude. You can feel like the visceral, emotional, psychological terror and how that would physically affect him. Sickening. Holy fuck. And why did they have to bring out Ai's dead body shot again? Oh, dude, that is absolutely insane. Holy shit. And he never loses his composure as well too, man. This would be so odd for him, for those involved watching.
AKANE,
Dude, the music, the score right now is kind of crazy. We are going into horror anime territory. What are we doing, Aka? Yeah, he wants to protect Ruby. He's taken all this on by himself, man. Maybe. Maybe. Dude, this episode is kicking shit off. I'm like, this is the magic, man. This is the Oshi no Ko magic. The sudden switch ups, the storytelling. Dude, the PTSD is so strong. Yeah. Yep. Dude, the day everyone around him finds out, I don't know if it will come, but I think the day everyone around him finds out, that shit is going to be an absolute spectacle to watch or to see in some way, shape or form. Like it's going to be absolutely crazy to witness. Everyone finding out, like, yeah, Aqua is Ai's son. Like, this is who he is. This is what he witnessed. This is why he, like, what he's living for right now. Like, goodness, man. I know it's going to happen at some point. I would think it will, but that's just going to be absolutely insane. Rusted metal, smell of blood. Yep. Yeah, she's gonna figure it out on herself. Is she gonna figure this shit out herself? Oh, bro. She figured that shit out so quick, man. Oh. Both the eyes, man. Oh my goodness. This is the unrivaled best episode of season 2 so far. This is what I've been waiting for, man. Like, this is the shit that I've been, like, how is it that stars in the eyes goes so hard? Like, it's the trademark now, you know? Shit goes down. It's like when you see a fucking Sharingan activate in Naruto or some shit like that, you know? Or like or Luffy in One Piece put his hat on someone, like a crew member's head or something like that, when he, you know, puts his straw hat on Nami's head, or you see like shadows over the eyes, or Zoro puts on his bandana or some shit. Fuck me, man. This is, dude, Aka knows. He knows just how to get me. That's crazy. What's wild too is that no one else around him, even Kana, who apparently knows him so well because they've been childhood friends, no one around him has been able to put that information together. No one around him has been able to guess. Yet AKANE, who was so studious in her study of Ai and getting to know her and her character and all of that type of stuff, she really has an eye for this type of stuff. She's got the brain for this. And if anything, would lead me to think as well too that she surely has to be a key in helping Aqua discover who Ai's murderer really is, who really put that guy up to that. I don't know. I love it. And I really hope that Aqua can like learn to lean on her a little bit more. Because yeah, taking all of this on by himself, this would have to be absolute hell. I guess what I like as well too is the fact that even though we're in season 2 now, even though I died in episode 1, she's been gone for a solid 15 eps. You know, she's still the driving part of this story, but like she's not there. Also brilliant character development in that regard. You know, I can definitely say like there's a reason that she needs to be avenged, and that there's a, you know, a revenge plot out to catch her killer and stuff like that. And we're still invested in that, which I love. But like for her, man, like it's just crazy to kind of like see how she can be linked back to constantly and it does not get old. Because you know what as well too? As much as it's PTSD for Aqua, do you guys remember episode 1 and the way that unfolded? I don't know if anyone remembers the reactions and the way that episode 1 just in general on the internet blew up when that shit dropped. But everyone was like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? How did we do this? People were crying. People were super upset. People were saying it was so graphic and all of that type of stuff. And as Aqua is suffering from PTSD, the way that these flashbacks come in so hard is also supposed to make us feel exactly the same way. It's supposed to remind the viewer of, remember this shit that happened? Remember how graphic this shit was? Remember how crazy that is? Like, we're supposed to feel that same emotion. And the way that Aka does that is brilliant. Like, it's absolutely masterful, man. Oh, I have so many things always to say, but I love this, man.